What's good, collective? Thank you for tapping into Midheaven Tarot. Okay, so I got someone here in the collective. You feel like you may be in a twin flame connection, okay? You feel like you may be in a twin flame connection. It seems like you're going through a lot of the ins and outs, runner chaser dynamic of a twin flame connection that feels very life altering, okay? It's also very empowering. This connection that you are in is going to and has been changing you, okay? This, however, is actually showing up as a false flame. And so I feel partly that the objective here in this reading is to confirm for someone that you are in a false flame connection, okay? But the thing about false flames is that they closely mimic twin flame connections. All right, they closely feel like, seem like, appear to be twin flame connections, but they are not twin flame connections in the true sense of twin flame connections, although they can as well be life altering because they tend to be karmic, and you end up clearing a lot of karma with false flame connections, if they are used correctly and not used to stagnate you, or you hold on to the connection longer than you're supposed to. Okay, someone right now may feel like they are very alone in the connection that they're in. Maybe you are the chaser and someone has ran from you. All right, someone has ghosted you, someone has not shown up and participated in the connection the way you thought they would. You feel a very intense an intense attraction to this person, possibly mutual, very passionate attraction, but this is kind of looking like a false flame. Okay, we're going to get into it and see exactly what spirit is saying, but that's what I'm picking up so far. All right, let's get into this. Thank you again for tapping into Midheaven Tarot. To all of my returning subscribers, what's good, Soul Tribe? Thank you for coming back. To my new viewers, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we're going to see what's going on with this. Clarify secret weapon, spirit. It says, I'm battling my insecurities and re-examining our relationship. It is life-altering and also extremely empowering. At times I struggle, but I know you are my secret weapon. So this is definitely given that somebody in the collective is holding on to a connection that may actually be a connection you're supposed to release. Even with pure, true twin flame connections, those connections are about releasing the individual. And so likewise with false flames, even more so, the objective is to release this connection, okay? But someone may be holding on to the connection, feeling like, you know, maybe they can get back in a better place later. They may not be feeling good about life right now because of the way the connection is panned out. And so you're kind of holding on to the idea of this connection. All right, so we're going to see. Clarify the secret weapon card, spirit. Thank you. So we have the Queen of Wands. So there is a lot of passion here. There is a lot of passion that you may have for this individual who is either moved away from you, you're not in communication with, so you may be in a bit of a separation right now. Clarify the Queen of Wands. Ten of Swords. Yeah. You have a lot of passion, but you do feel betrayed by somebody. You do feel betrayed by somebody. Clarify the Ten of Swords. We have the reverse Knight of Swords and the reverse Ace of Cups, because I feel like communication has been blocked from this individual, or for lack of better words, if you haven't blocked them, if they haven't blocked you, there's been a breakdown in the communication. And this breakdown in the communication, this person not returning maybe to communicate with you, this person not coming back, has caused you a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. You may be heartbroken behind this connection right now because you do feel so strongly for this person. But there is something like a betrayal here. I don't know if this person not showing up in the connection, not coming back to communicate to you, is why you feel betrayed, or if there is actually something that they have done to make you feel betrayed. Clarify the Ten of Swords, please. What is this betrayal? We have the Ten of Wands. Whatever this betrayal is, Spirit is saying that there's been a lot of burdens that you've been carrying surrounding this connection, and that it's time for you to put that burden down. It's time for you to move past the betrayal. They also could be saying, take it how it resonates, but they could be saying that you are moving towards putting down this betrayal, this energy, because the Ten of Wands is about carrying burdens, but it's also about being able to eventually put the burdens down, right? Yeah, so you're burdened with the separation. You're burdened with the separation. There's a closing of a cycle that is coming, though, for you in this situation. Like I said before, even false flames can feel, karmic twins, things like that can feel exactly like a twin flame connection. The difference is, twin flame connections generally come with a certain an awakening. You know, you awaken to the true nature of yourself. You awaken. False flames can do that too, because even when you're dealing with karmic situations, if you utilize them correctly, they can help you heal, grow, expand, and awaken. Okay, so it just depends on how we utilize these connections that we're in, as to what the outcome will be. Okay, so clarify condemnation, please. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles. Something is manifesting for you. Something is coming to fruition for you. Okay. And with this condemnation card saying, find strength in knowing your true self. Spirit is asking you to stay strong right now. There's something that you're about to receive, or something that is being presented to you. It could be this connection that has been presented to you to bring you into the strength of your true self, your authentic self. So we have the Seven of Wands in reverse with the reverse Page of Wands. Right now, you may not be feeling the strongest that you could be feeling, okay? So there's condemnation that is being brought up in your energy. There's some sort of condemnation or guilt or shame or something that you are dealing with concerning this connection and the betrayal and the burdens that is coming with the separation, because you have so much passion for this person, and that passion is manifesting a certain weakness. Okay, so Spirit is wanting you to really focus on pouring into yourself and strengthening yourself at this time. Yeah, because you're now having a lot of time alone. You're now spending a lot of time alone. Okay, this alone time, however, is about to reveal something to you. So we have the reverse Ten of Cups and we have the Chariot. Yeah. So what this alone time is going to reveal to you, yes, you are very much heartbroken about this, very much upset about it, not really in a good place, not happy, not pleased, but you're about to be moving towards some sort of healing, okay? There's a healing that you are about to discover from this situation. There's an elevation, there's an awakening that's about to take place out of this circumstance that has caused you this hurt, the burden of the separation of this person not coming back, not speaking, not communicating. All right, they could have ghosted you as well. Yeah, and it's caused a lot of confusion. So what you may not be able to see right now is that out of this situation, there is a healing that is coming for you. Is what you may not be able to see because you're kind of in the throes of the whole runner chaser dynamic that can come with even a false flame. Clarify trap, please. We have the reverse Empress. Tower. And the reverse, Knight of Wands. So there's some sort of realization that someone may, there's realization here that you or the person that you are in this connection with, there's a blockage here. There's a blockage here. There's a Tower moment that is about to break up a blockage. Something that you, again, are not seeing, you're not feeling, you're not understanding. There's a Tower moment that is coming that is going to break down a blockage here. Yeah, because there's been some sort of deception. Again, you being alone, this is a betrayal. This is also a strategy. Again, like I was saying with this reverse Three of Pentacles, we now have the reverse Three of Cups, which is also talking about spending time alone, pulling away from a friend group, pulling away from, other individuals or another individual with whom you were sharing your time, your space, your energy with. The Three of Cups is about no longer doing that, choosing to no longer do that. There's a Tower moment that is going to come for you. If you are the person that is going through this, there's a Tower moment that is going to come during your alone period, okay? That is going to allow you to strategically move away from something. There is some sort of a betrayal here. Clarify the Seven of Swords. Stuck. Wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. There's a revelation that you're about to receive. There's a revelation that you are about to receive in this period where you are spending more time with yourself. That because the seven of swords is not really about self-deception. It generally is about someone being deceiving in your energy. But I'm feeling like this is more or less self-deception here. Okay, you're going to see that something is working against you. It could be in your thought process concerning this person, concerning this connection. Something you're holding on to is keeping you stuck from going towards something that will actually be more fulfilling for you. You're going to see where the blockage is. You're going to see where the self-deception is. And what it is that is keeping you stagnated from going towards your wish fulfillment. We have the reverse Eight of Wands, which again is talking about blockages, failures, breakdowns in communication, delayed communication, things like that. Tell us more. Okay, we have a King of Wands, reverse King of Wands, and it fell over here with the Queen of Wands. So yeah, this is absolutely, this King of Wands is not, he's in reverse, so he's not really trying to take any action towards what you are thinking is a twin flame connection. I don't feel like he sees it that way, because he's not a twin flame, he's a false flame. All right, we also have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there could be some obsession here. This person could also be very toxic when it comes to their passions, their desires, who they give themselves to and share their space, time, and body with. They could be a bit toxic with that, okay? But there could also be some sort of a obsession here that you may have with them, or that they have when it comes to something else. Clarify the Devil card, please. The Four of Wands. Yeah. There's a breakdown in communication. There's a breakdown in communication about what this King of Wands really is. There's something you're not seeing about this individual. It's almost like you see him as toxic, but you still feel betrayed with the breakdown of the communication, with them not communicating. You still feel a little burdened, even though you may clearly can see that this person has some issues. but them not coming back to speak to you, especially when you are feeling like this connection is, an intense, a deep divine connection. If you have that idea in your mind, then that's what is causing you to hold on to this person's actions as a betrayal. Now, it may still be a betrayal just from one human to a next, or from one man to to a woman, so on and so forth, taking how it resonates. That could be very well a betrayal, because I mean, we're adults, right? So it's like, the whole ghosting energy and the not showing up and the gaslighting and the love bombing, that really shouldn't be amongst adults in a perfect world, in an ideal world. But we're not in an ideal world, so people are still very much still in that childish stage of not knowing how to speak up for themselves, so they would much rather ghost or disappear from a connection. This person could feel like you may have come on a little too strong, or maybe you want more from them than they want to give. And again, I feel like I hear Spirit saying and really pushing me to stress that this is because you are thinking that this is your twin flame. This individual, this King of Wands, is not your twin flame if you have one, because they are much more rarer than people even describe them to be. Okay, so if you have a twin flame, he is not it. He is not it, okay? And so, yeah, there is a lot of heartbreak here. There could be a third-party situation. This person could not, be loyal, be faithful, which is typical for a karmic person, right? Yeah, so this is not looking like the person that they're not appearing to be the person that you maybe have thought them to be, or maybe you expected them to be. We have life lessons on the split of the deck, and I feel like that is relevant, okay? This feels like a life lesson for someone. I feel like you are going to clear some personal karmic patterns with this situation, though, in this period of a long time, while you have been, left to think, left to, sit with your feelings. I feel like there's going to be a tower moment, like an aha moment, where you're going to see that you are holding yourself back from meeting someone who would be a wish fulfillment for you, okay? This also could be you realizing that you shouldn't be spending time alone. Like, you may realize that you spending a lot of time alone by yourself in isolation, going through the feelings and the emotions and the thoughts concerning this connection, it is actually robbing you and keeping you stuck from finding something that makes you more happy, okay? That will help contribute to your happiness, all right? So let's see. What else, Spirit? What do we need to know about this King of Wands? Tell us about this King of Wands. You have boundaries, bounce back, and DM slide. Okay, so what I'm feeling is this individual, either you are already starting to put up your boundaries, okay? You're already starting to have these aha moments over here that somebody was a false flame. This person may want to come and see if they can get back into your energy. They may want to spin the block on you, may want to send you a message, communicate, open up the lines of communication, test the waters to see if they can get back into your energy. You are either already putting up your boundaries and telling this person no, or Spirit is telling you that you're going to need to establish your boundaries and refuse this person from coming back into your energy, okay? And if you're feeling like, well, I still love them, I'm still in the middle of dealing with the emotions, I'm hearing Spirit say for you not to worry about that. During this alone time, this tower moment, this aha moment that you're going to have is going to prepare you for telling this person no. Because all they want to do is be a sneaky link. quite frankly, and they situationally single. This is the King of Wands. This is crazy. This is also the King of Wands showing up as a person who is blocking communication from you. Like they are not allowing you to come back into their energy. That's for some, not for most of you. Okay, if this storyline resonates with you, for most of you, this is going to be you needing to put up your boundaries from receiving this person back in your energy. They're going to be sending you a message if they have not already. Okay, because this is the energy that they're in. They consider you to be a sneaky link. They consider themselves to be situationally single. So when they feel like they lonely, or when they feel like they don't want to be by themselves, then they want to come slide in and send messages and see who will bite the bait. More than likely, you're not the only person that this King of Wands is sending messages to. They're just sending messages out to see who will spend some of their time with this person, right? But this is not at all the way you saw the connection with them. So y'all are just on two total different levels of consciousness when it comes to you and this individual having dealings. Y'all are not seeing this situation the same at all. Okay, and so that's important to know, so that you won't have any false hope or false expectations. All right, Spirit is going to move you towards something that is going to make you a little bit more happy. That's going to be a wish fulfillment for you. Okay, catfish. You could have met this person online. You could have feel like they catfished you. Yeah, so there's some online energy here. This King of Wands could be a social media influencer, somebody that you met online, somebody that got into your DMs or you got into theirs. Y'all met online, and now you're realizing that the person that they projected themselves to be on the internet is not at all who they are. Not at all who they are. Friend zoned. They could have started out as a friend and it moved into something more. This could also be that there is a friend, there's somebody that you've already put in a friend zone that is actually interested in you. But this is really given that y'all may have started out as friends and then it kind of moved into having some sort of unexpected chemistry with each other that may have caused you to not be able to see the red flags with this person, that there was something very fake about them. Okay, so the chemistry between the two of you could have been what kind of caused you to not see that this person was like not a good situation, right? So the universe had to step in. Okay, the universe had to step in. This message may be triggering for someone. If it is triggering you, please click it off. Come back to it when you're ready, okay? Sugarcoated, yeah, because this person was very sweet, but they hid a lot of deceptive things. They hid a lot about themselves. Whatever they said to you, whatever they told you was not the truth. It's almost like they basically fed you what they thought you wanted to hear. Trust the signs. Okay, so for some of you, this could be piggybacking off of the triggered energy. I feel like someone who may be listening to this, and trust me, as a person who's been in a twin flame connection, I know what that's like, right? And I know the intense passion that comes with it, and the holding on and the hoping and the believing that the twin flame connection means that you're going to be able to be with this person. But that does not mean that. Even if this was your real twin flame, And it doesn't mean that you're going to actually get to be with them romantically. You may eventually in the future move into a beautiful friendship. You may go off and find a soulmate. They may find a soulmate, and then maybe you can come back. But twin flames don't always end up together. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're dealing with a false flame, then nah, like not at all. Okay? Not at all. So trust the signs. Trust what you see. I'm hearing Spirit say, not what you were told, but trust what you see when it comes to this person. Pay attention to the guidance that the universe is sending you via this message as well. That was my whole point about, if you're triggered, I would say maybe put it in your watch later and come and watch it later when you're in a better space. But for the most part, Spirit is saying trust the signs, because they're sending you messages to let you know that you need to release this person, that they have something better for you in the future. Okay? This is one of those situations where there's just was a lot of deception on part of this King of Wands. It's almost like they came into your life, ignited your passion, opened up your heart space, and then left you there with your heart and your passion open and nowhere to really, nowhere to put it, shit. You know what I'm saying? So that can be very frustrating. But Spirit really needs for you to listen to the guidance that they are providing you concerning this connection. Okay? Yeah, because you're a hopeless romantic. Ooh. Is you me and is I'm you? Oh my goodness. Okay. Is you me or is I'm you? All right. So yeah, this hopeless romantic energy can be a catch-22. I mean, it's beautiful when you find yourself with somebody who is also, very romantic and very faithful and loyal and honest. But when you are out here dealing with karmics, this is the energy. You can't be in this hopeless romantic energy. Not at all. You get your ass handed to you. Okay? What else does this collective need to know, Spirit? Anything else? You're going to bounce back from this. All right? You're going to bounce back from this. Ooh, CEO energy and bag secured. Honey hush. You're gonna bounce back from this in the best way. Like, what was it? Is it Beyonce that said the best revenge is your paper? I think that's what she said. The best revenge is your paper, honey. And you're gonna bounce back beautifully. Okay? Beautifully. So there's some CEO energy. You may be getting ready to start a business. You're going to find something that you're going to put your hands into that's going to bring you a lot of success, a lot of wealth. You're going to accomplish a lot of goals. You're going to bounce back from this beautifully because, again, like I said, lesson learned, right? Lesson learned. That's dope. That's dope. All right, collective, this has been the message. Thank you so much for tapping in with me. Thank you so much to my returning subscribers for your support. Please don't forget to hit the like button so we can push the messages out into the algorithm so other people can also get a chance to hear what Spirit has to say to them. They may resonate with this. Also, to my new viewers, thank you so much for tapping in with me. Please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you will know when I'm back with another message. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, family.